Now today we're gonna make a cocktail that's well over 100 years old. And it's not a really fancy cocktail, but when it's made right, it's delicious and it's easy to drink. It's called a Tom Collins. Now in order to get started, you're only gonna need a few things. The first ingredient is gonna be gin. Now I'm using an Old Tom style gin. This is a little more rounded, a little more botanical and slightly sweeter than a London dry style gin. And it's very reflective of the gin that was used when the drink was first created. The next thing that you're gonna need is some lemon juice. Just make sure that you're using fresh squeezed lemon juice. You're also going to need some sugar to sweeten the drink, and I'm using simple syrup today. This is a 1.5 to 1 ratio simple syrup. And finally, you're gonna need some soda water. So this is gonna help to stretch the drink and lengthen it and give it a little effervescence. So that's basically it. That's all you need. Let's get these out of the way and we'll get started making the drink. Now the first thing you're gonna need is the proper glassware. You're gonna need a tall style or a Collins glass. And yes, these glasses were named after the drink because that is what they were originally poured into. Now you could just build the drink in the glass, but there's a better way to do it. So we'll just set that aside for now. And instead we'll start with a mixing tin. Now we're just gonna begin by adding our ingredients to that, and this is gonna help to mix the drink properly. So we'll begin with our Old Tom gin, and we're gonna add 2 ounces to the mixing tin. Again, I really like the Old Tom for this drink just because it has that old style flavor. The next thing is going to be our lemon juice. So we're gonna go ahead and add 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice, and then we'll move on to our simple syrup. We're gonna add 1/2 ounce of our simple syrup. Now all we have to do is add some ice to the mixing tin. And we'll go ahead and give it a shake for just a few seconds. We want to mix it, but we don't want to dilute it because we're going to be adding soda water and pouring it over ice. Okay, so that's all you really need to do there just to mix it up. Basically got a gin sour now in the shaker tin. Now the next thing you want to do is grab your Collins glass and we're going to fill it up with ice. All right. And go ahead and crack open our soda water because I like to add in the soda and the stuff that's in the tin here at the same time. This is just kind of creates a better mix. There we go. Now we've got it all nice and mixed up. To garnish, a lot of people like to use a lemon peel, but I've got these dried lemons here that I'm trying to get through. So we'll toss a lemon on top there. And we'll go with a cherry, just because that's the usual garnish. I think they were pretty much garnishing every cocktail with cherries like 100 years ago. So we'll add that. And we'll give the drink a straw. And that, my friends, is a Tom Collins. Nice and mixed. Looks good. Let's go ahead and see how we did. Yeah, I like a Tom Collins, man. It's sweet tart, it's got that effervescence to it, and the gin is the big player in this. I really like the Old Tom gin that I used, just because it's got a little bit more character, slightly sweeter with some botanicals. But you could easily go for a London Dry in this drink and it would be a little bit lighter and crisper. In fact, if you have a gin that you like to use in something like a Tom Collins, let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, I don't have much else to say. I highly recommend making it this way. And I am now ready to move on to the next drink. So until next time, cheers.